Hello, welcome to this podcast. I can't say it today. Welcome to this podcast. Here I am. I am Beatrice Marse. I am a singer-songwriter from France. And today, this podcast is an impromptu. I was hustling a bit. And before that, actually, while I was hustling, I was listening to a video on YouTube, a video on the Grant Cardone channel. Very interesting video, as usual, I'm recording this podcast for YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube account, Beatrice Marse, you will see what I'm about to show you. Actually, that was the theme of the impromptu. I've actually watched that video. Well, and you can see the title of the video is it's a brand new video from the Grant Cardone channel. It's called "How to Get Anything You Want in Life or Business," and there's a comment under that video, and it kind of triggered me somehow. And that person is saying broke is actually, I think he's saying that it's a quote from Grant Cardone, and I'm gonna read it. Broke is when you don't have any more courage, no more commitment, you don't know what it is your purpose is, and you quit. And oops, the ad pipe just fell off. Well, I'm glad to say that I am broke. Well, I was used to think that I'm broke, but now I'm glad to say that, what I wanted to say is that I am not broke, because I keep on trying to do things even though I'm kind of failing or underperforming or not having enough abundance in my life, and I would call it some monetary abundance in my life. Well, and I keep doing. And the last thing I've started to do, if you know about it a little bit, is that, if you know about me a little bit, is that I decided to actually create a TikTok account. I have to say, I'm watching Gary Vee, and he was saying TikTok, and everyone is saying TikTok. And I thought, well, TikTok, because the clock is ticking, so I might as well try again. Not maybe for the last time, I guess. This is the way I am, because I am not broke. I'm gonna open a TikTok account, and I'm gonna try to do something on TikTok and see. Now that I know that young people are actually listening to my music, as I can say, it's always a handful of people, but as I say, one is better than zero, so I'm pleased with it. So beforehand, I was saying, like a few months ago, I couldn't see the point, because I was sure that only, I wasn't, the younger audience, I was sure that the younger audience wasn't there. But now I know for sure that the young audience is there. So, like few weeks ago, I think now it's almost 3 weeks, I thought, I might as well open a TikTok account, because my audience, the listeners, some of them are very young, and some of them are my age and older than me. So I might as well go on TikTok. So I started TikTok, and I felt like my idea was I'm gonna be lost on that thing, but it wasn't. I wasn't, because when I started, I think I started with 3 videos on the first day, and I was amazed to have already 6 subscribers. So oops, and to tell you the truth, I found it much easier, because I've been like, in French we say galérer. Well, I've been like doing a very arduous job on Instagram, and because I'm coming from Instagram to TikTok, I found it much easier. And to this date, I think I've got 15 subscribers, but it was, compared to Instagram or YouTube, it was for me easier to get 15 subscribers. And there, I'm like, not going any further. But in that short amount of time, it's better than I've ever done on any other social media platform so far. So I'm very, very, very pleased with it. So I don't know I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. And today I was thinking, well, it's really I need to do, and I thought to myself, I need to do something, because the main purpose is that okay, the only way that some people might be interested in listening to my music is if I'm somehow everywhere on every single platform. And also, if you a singer songwriter, even if you do not a rap of, if you're not a rapper artist or from the hip hop culture, I would actually advise you to actually go and have a look at another YouTube channel called Brandman Sean, and he's got a new series which is quite interesting. And I was thinking, here again, it's not that I know everything in life, because if I knew everything in life, I think I wouldn't have the result I had so far, even though they're not bad result. It's not that it's not to the plateau where I would like to be, but is well. I keep on thinking that I know I'm doing the right thing. Then I know that I need to be patient, and to tell you the truth, I've been waiting all of my life for this moment to happen, so I can wait. I will not give up, because in 2 years time, I've been doing more than I could have done all of my life. Yeah, for past few years in my life, I've done a lot, and I realize, even though the results are not what I was expecting, I realize that I've been doing a lot, and I keep on doing it. And talking about it, I'm thinking that I need to release that album. And actually, I was listening to that after I was listening to number 6 the 48 hours ago, and I was triggered by one track. So I think I will have to remaster it again, because I reckon that the ads are too loud on the track. So it wasn't bothering me, even though I've listened to that track again, over and over. But now I'm triggered by it, so I'm going to change the mastering, and then I should be releasing this album. So I didn't want to do it in October, but I think it's going to be November or beginning of December. Basically, it's going to be anytime soon. As long as I can actually catch some money, some funds somewhere, I'm gonna find a way to actually release it this month, or at the latest, I reckon it's gonna be the beginning of December. So number 6 is gonna be out. This I know, and when you see the title of my new album, you understand what I'm saying now. So here it is. So yeah, I thought I was broke, but in fact I realized I'm not broke. And for someone who's going to a downturn, who's been through it, who's actually trying to come out of it, I'm not doing so bad, even though I'm not doing so well. So that's what I'm saying. And yes, I've been waiting all of my life for this. So yes, I should keep on carry on what I'm doing right now, because yeah, I'm on the right track. That's what I'm realizing. And I do realize that the best education you can have right now is on YouTube. That's what I can say. There are so many things, and the more I'm actually listening to people who are, who've been making music as independent artists, and the advices people can give, the information people can give, the more I realize that I'm dead on it. But now I still need the audience. And as I was recording my I think 22nd or 21 track or 21 video on TikTok, I realized that I don't know if you know that song called "Shake It" from Metro Station. Check it. And this song reminded me of the beginning of YouTube, because I was on YouTube back in 2006, and I realized how stupid I was. I mean, if I had known what would have become of YouTube, I knew that right from the start, I knew that it was very interesting platform. I was on it almost every day, sitting enough, just consuming. And basically, if I had taken the courage to actually, and the thing is, I'm not too upset. Well, I'm kind of disappointed, but not too upset, because if I had taken the courage that I have now, but I didn't have at the time, I could have really starting my channel really and just like create videos on YouTube. But then I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I was confused, and I was still on that stereotype thing that if you want to live, you need a job and everything, and YouTube is not, well, it was just internet at the time was just like more entertainment than anything else. Even though right now you can really internet is just not entertainment anymore, but it could be a way to make money. My mindset was very much different, but I was listening to a track. I said to myself, well, if I had done the work in 2006, what would have happened to me? But then I can't go back in time, but for sure I can maybe make up the time, but I'm not too sure I'm making up the time. I'm just realizing that I'm just being me and trying to actually market my music the best I can. And I really realized I was listening to that podcast, so that Brandman channel podcast, and I was thinking, this is the way I see what an artist, a singer-songwriter, an independent singer-songwriter is, and what the actual technology allows this an independent artist to be. And he was commenting on what the future might be like on Spotify and everything. And I think that if he is right, I think I'm gonna like Spotify, and I'm gonna like really really enjoy being on streaming platform actually, because really the way it's gonna go is that really it's gonna be, you're gonna be able to interact with your favorite artist, maybe found and help your artist. And also, for the artist, you will absolutely not need to have a record company to help you to actually grow your thing. And it's going to be more the way they see it, and that's the way I feel it should be. It's an artist with an audience, maybe a community, and be able to communicate with your audience on a daily basis, and your audience helping you to grow and change. And that's the way I see my music, and that's the way I see like songwriting in general. So even though when I was younger I wanted to be an artist, secretly wanted to be an artist, now when I think about it, I'm glad that I'm doing that today and not like over 20 or 30 years ago, because what was happening in the recording industry 30 years ago wasn't for me. And when I can see the remains right now, I really strongly realize that it wasn't for me. And today that technology will definitely allow me to do what I want to do and the way I want to do it, and go all the way in with my music. That's what I can say. So that was the thought of the day. So the thing is, I'm on Instagram. I'm not broke like I thought I was, but I'm not broke according to Grant Cardone. And I've opened my TikTok account, and I'm gonna be funny a little bit. I'm TikToking every single day the best way I can. And the only thing is, I don't want to be someone, whatever happens, I don't want to be someone that I'm not on social media, which might cause me some trouble, but in terms of growth, but never mind. I'm just taking in one step at a time. And this is what I had to do when I was like stuck in my bed for 3.5 years. So that's what I'm trying to do with my music. And I have to say that someday it's kind of hard, but someday it's kind of pleasurable. And I realize that every time I actually make some music, I'm feeling just fine. Not thinking about anything else. Just my music. I'm just fine. I wish I could make music every day and not worry about money so much. But since I'm not making much with my music, sometimes I need to worry about. But as I say, I'm not broke, so that's the deal today. So that's it for me today. As usual, if you want, you can see my podcast on my YouTube channel. And may I say thank you for listening to my podcast. And I hope you will come back to hear from me again. Thank you. Bye.